Is it really better to ask for forgiveness instead of asking for permission? Let's get into it. There's a company in San Francisco called Baggu, and they make all kinds of vegan-friendly, sustainable purses and bags and things like that, accessories, whatnot. So they have stores in Chicago and LA and New York and Brooklyn, and they just opened one in San Francisco. So at the grand opening of their store, they were doing a promotion where they were giving away BART-branded merch. Now, BART is the rapid transit thing for San Fran, and people in San Francisco love Bay Area rapid transit, and they happen to have merch that they sell. I mean, they sell BART, and then Capital Corridor's the other Amtrak train that goes to Sacramento. But if you go to the BART section, it's all kinds of, just logoed stuff with the BART logo on it. Black B, light blue A, and the word BART above it. So, and that's kind of cool. So what Baggu did was they celebrated the new mission store with BART merch. And this was news to BART because it's not an official collaboration. BART said this is not a partnership. And BART is short on money, so it felt unfair to riders and shoppers who thought that they were supporting Bay Area rapid transit.
A merchandise brand is under fire after using BART's logo without permission. As part of the newly opened Baggu store on Valencia Street in San Francisco's Mission District, the company gave out BART-branded items like water bottles, hats, and stickers, but BART says they didn't have an agreement with Baggu.
The retailer Baggu just opened up a new San Francisco location with some BART-inspired merch. It features the BART logo on shirts, water bottles, and hats. And BART tells us here at Cron Ford that they were surprised to see their logo. And they're saying now, quote, it would be nice if Baggu reached out to us and perhaps shared some of the profits since we are in a financial crisis, end quote.
Public backlash grew fast. Customers asked BART to take action.
We're really stoked that Baggu loves our awesome branding, but BART's in a financial crisis right now, and we could have used the money from an actual partnership to help you get around.
I mean, here we are in San Francisco. The BART needs every dollar they can get.
They decided to go behind their backs.
And some people are saying, give them a cut of the profits, but they were giving this stuff away. They weren't selling it. So there's not really a royalty. I mean, I don't know. I guess you could, I don't know. I don't know where the money would come from, but Baggu apologized, of course, and they started talks with BART about an official deal. But they are just, I don't know how you get away with this. I mean, the BART logo is obviously BART, the black B and the light blue A, and they just completely knocked it off. Why do you think you can get away with this? It makes no sense. Here's people are lining up outside the store and down the block. It's crazy. Again, I don't know how you can get away with this. And again, they were just giving stuff away. The lesson is local and government logos are not free art. They are assets. You can only use them with permission and with fair revenue sharing. And again, there's no revenue on this. So authentic licensed collabs build trust. Unauthorized hype can damage your brand. I don't know if they're that damaged, but maybe they are. So public pressure kind of flipped this merch stunt into talks for a legit partnership in real time. That's not the way to do it. You don't violate the rules and then say, there's such a thing called it's better to ask forgiveness than permission, but you've gone too far. Once you've spent money on hats and water bottles and things, you've got money involved. But this does show how civic brands like transit systems can earn new revenue from licensed merch. Well, they know that. They've been doing that already. It also proves that exclusive drops work best when they are official and they benefit the community. Now, when you're doing something with a government, you got to open it up to bids and all kinds of stuff like that. So maybe this is the way to do it. Just go in there blind and just kick stuff around and see what happens. Here's their statement. This is the statement from Baggu. For the past few years on opening new stores, we've made merch to give away on opening day. These items aren't sold, but they do deserve a purpose. They do serve a purpose to delight customers and encourage visits to the store. And that's a great thing. That's exactly what branded merch is supposed to do. They say they should have reached out to BART to partner on San Francisco merch and regret that we didn't. Sure. I don't know. This is a good statement. They've apologized. They're sorry. We make a mistake. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I think they probably did it the way they should have. Because if they have tried to go through the proper channels, red tape, it's much easier to do it the way they did it. Because now the stuff's out there. And they made the news. Now, in addition to the store opening, and they've got all this press, even though it's kind of negative press, but it's press. So here's what you should do, maybe. Try this. Approach public agencies, nonprofits, and community icons with a clear co-branding offer. And point to this case as proof that people want official give back merch. Build licensing and revenue share deals that fund services that people care about. Okay. And then use this story as an example. You can use limited drop launches tied to a cause with full permission to grow sales and trust at the same time. You can track social sentiment during launches and be ready to pivot to partnership fast if confusion starts. Get permission first and share the revenue. Here's some other promotion ideas we can apply. Co-brand merch with a local nonprofit or a public service and donate a set amount per item sold. Create a limited city pride series, transit lines, parks, neighborhoods, with licensed marks and a clear give back. You know, some of these cities don't have license things, really. I don't know if the city of Dallas, that's where I am, has a license program at all, but I don't know. Run a with purchase gift that funds a community project. Print the impact on the tag. Host a pop-up with a partner organization. Let them have a table at your event and collect signups. Employee recruiting and retention. Offer co-branded apparel that supports a local cause. Add recognition pins or patches for volunteer hours. Add QR codes on tags linking to the partner's donation page or a short story about the impact. Sell a first ride, first day bundle for new residents or new hires with partner branded essentials. Okay, that's all I have for this one. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, y'all. YouTube's going to show you one more video. Sorry. How's it? Over here? It's over here. Thanks for watching, y'all. YouTube's going to show you 2 more videos right here. Pick one of those. What a mess. What a deal. And